Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't met already, I am Arakunrin, Ayomide Toheeb. I'm a real estate consultant and I dish out information on all things real estate, sales, motivation and self-development. So today we are diving into a topic that is not all sunshine and rainbows. We are going to talk about the bitter truths you need to know before you take that step into buying lands. Now, we all have dreams of that perfect piece of paradise to call our own. But before you start envisioning your dreamland, it is crucial to face the reality check that comes with land acquisition. So we've got the lowdown and, not the so glamorous side of land ownership. But hey, don't let that scare you off. One thing I want you to know is that knowledge is power. And we are here today to arm you with the information you need to make a smart and informed decision. So one thing I'm going to tell you is that you need to buckle up. And also, if you have a notepad, you can grab a notepad and let's explore the bitter truths of buying lands in real estate. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out the essential tips and real estate insights. So without further ado, let's get started. The number one bitter truth I'm going to share with you is that you need to know that buying land will not give you cash flow. People often misconstrue buying lands to having cash flow. But when you buy a land, what you are basically getting from this land is that you are getting capital appreciation, not cash flow. Which is why it is often advisable to invest your money in other income producing investments in real estate. Investments like buybacks, where you get a return on investment within certain months. Or better still, you invest your capital in cash flow producing business that you know so well about. So if your purpose for buying land is to generate cash flow, I'm telling you right now, you might be making the wrong decision, because the moment you buy that land with the money you have, you are likely to go broke if you don't have another source of income that will generate money for you. So you need to change that your thinking right now, today, from that other mindset you had before that, okay, if you buy land, you might be getting money from it. But no, it is not like that. Buying land does not equate cash flow. So when you buy a land today, you are not getting any cash flow from it. What you are basically going to get from it is capital appreciation when you want to sell. The second bitter truth is not all lands will appreciate. Not all lands will appreciate. Take that for sure. There's a whole lot of noise in the real estate business, most especially when it comes to the real estate marketing, where you mostly hear people say, buy bush, it will appreciate. Sadly, not all lands will appreciate. So you need to take that for sure, right here, right now. Some lands will never develop in years to come. And also, some land will develop in years to come. But the difference between these two lands is their location. The moment you buy land in a location with less potential, you end up losing on your capital invested when you decide to resell that land, because you'll be selling at a distress point and people will buy it below the amount you bought it in the first place. I've always said it in some of my videos that location is a very critical factor when it comes to property acquisition. So buy lands in location with good potential, and you also need to be strategic about it. The third bitter truth I have for you is your land can be grabbed anytime. Yes, your land can be grabbed anytime, but this is what I mean. Regardless of the document you have on your land after purchase, you can still lose your land to a money if you fail to buy right or from a trusted source. Land transaction, just like I always tell people, is a very complicated process, and that is why it cannot be overemphasized to always buy from a good and genuine source. Buying from a verified and credible real estate companies or individual is a way out to save yourself from stress of omonile wahala or any other stress that might come up on any land transaction. The last bitter truth I'm going to share with you is always have a clear purpose before buying lands. Some people barely have a clear purpose or direction as to why they wanted to buy a land before buying it. You can buy a land for majorly two purposes. One, it is either you are buying purely for investment or you are buying for development. So if you are buying for purely investment, you can buy in a less developed location with potential, in a less developed location with potential. But if it is for development, you don't have to go for a land in the bush. So So to avoid getting yourself in a situation where your purpose is to develop, but you bought a land in a location that might not develop in the next 5 to 6 years. So always state your purpose clearly before making a purchase. So we have come to the end of today's discussion, and I hope you find this video helpful. And if you haven't already, kindly hit that like button, and also don't forget to slam that subscribe button to never miss a video with me. So until next time,